Hello and welcome from Maximum City to Tech360. My name is Aayush Ailawadi and you're watching your favorite technology show where we cover the latest and greatest in tech. I might be in festive gear because we wanted to bring some festive cheer on the show, but we will reserve that for the second half of the show. First, we will be geeking it out, obviously with a tech connection, a whole bunch of foldables, the best foldable you want to buy this Diwali for your loved ones, and AI, and a lot more artificial intelligence. Let's begin and get this show started. It's festive season upon us, and you might be wanting to shell a few extra bucks. Now, there's this new trend in the world of smartphones, which is foldables. There's a bunch of them from different brands at different price points, but the absolute top of the heap are these two devices. This is the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold. This is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Two of the most premium flagship foldables in the market. We'll tell you what makes sense and what doesn't. There's strengths, there's weaknesses. Through this particular segment, we'll be telling you everything. Let's begin. The Pixel 10 Pro Fold comes with a 6.4-inch external Actua OLED display and an 8-inch Super Actua Flex main display. It runs on obviously Google's Tensor G5 chip, which powers advanced AI features like Magic Q and deep integration with Gemini AI. This phone is designed with durability in mind, offering IP68 dust and water resistance, something that is unheard of in foldables. It features a triple camera system with a 48-megapixel main sensor, a 10.5-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10.8-megapixel telephoto lens. Google also highlights camera intelligence, computational photography, and real-time assistance features. Now, it has Android 16 and long-term software support, and it's aimed at users who value software optimization and AI-driven experiences as much as hardware performance. When you open it up, it's like a book, and that's what I've loved about this particular design. The bezels do get a little bit jarring, but it's a lot more sturdy than what I have in my right hand, which happens to be the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Now, this one focuses more on hardware excellence and display innovation. Now, it features a 6.5-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X cover screen and similar to the Pixel, an 8-inch QXGA Plus main display. Incredibly vibrant, punchy colors, and we have to say that Samsung has refined the design of this device. First time lucky, second time lucky, this is 7 times refinement. It's lighter than before. It looks better than before. It's powered by a next generation processor, which is optimized for Samsung's Galaxy AI. They've worked with Qualcomm Snapdragon on it, built for Galaxy across its premium devices. So all this optimization means enhanced multitasking, camera processing, and on-device productivity. This one comes with a triple camera setup, which includes a 200-megapixel wide sensor, does a fairly good job as the main sensor, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens, which is paired with Samsung's Pro Visual Engine, which means improved clarity and color accuracy. Now, when you talk about the folding mechanism, since they've been doing this for over 7 years, the brand has truly improved the folding mechanism and screen durability on this device. They're really focusing on long-term reliability. I must come clean, while this looks incredibly premium, it does wobble on desk still though. And more importantly, I'm very worried that if it folds, especially when it's in this form, I am going to be paying a hefty repair bill, which won't be covered in the traditional warranty. That's different with the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. It looks, and maybe appearances are deceptive, it looks much more tough. It feels much more tough. But in terms of the materials and the build quality that Samsung's using, if you go by spec sheets, it's a very durable, tough device. So using foldables for over a couple of years, another thing I have realized is that no matter what design they give you, unfortunately, third-party apps will only work in a particular way. As amazing as the screen real estate is and the form factor and aspect ratio, Netflix or Amazon Prime will play in a particular, aspect ratio. So you're only going to be able to use that part of the screen. The rest is going to be black bands. That said, though this seems like it is more rectangular than square, this does a fairly decent job in giving you that, immersive experience. So honestly, in terms of display, this is world-class. In terms of durability and form factor, I seem to be veering towards the Google Pixel 10 Pro Fold. Now it's 2025 and we're living in an age of artificial intelligence, so you need to know what AI features these two devices offer because they're incredibly expensive. In terms of AI, both phones are impressive. They're same, but different. The common thread being Google Gemini. The Pixel 10 Pro Fold leans on Google's native AI strength. It's deeply integrated into every layer of this device, from system suggestions and live translation to photo editing and context-aware features. Samsung's Galaxy AI, meanwhile, focuses more on enhancing usability, allowing multitasking through floating AI panels, translation overlays, and productivity-oriented tools designed for large screens. They do bank on Gemini a lot, but some Gemini Live features work better on the Pixel. Some of them work well over here, but they've also been working for nearly 10 years on Galaxy AI, which is their own native AI, and it works really well. At 1,72,999 rupees, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is ideal for users who prioritize Google's clean, bloatware-free software, AI-powered experiences, and reliable updates which come with this device, especially those who use Google services extensively. And I'm guessing a lot of you in the Android world would. It's also a great choice for photography enthusiasts who rely on AI and computational enhancements. Remember, Pixel has been probably the best brand, Google Pixel, when it comes to still photos. They're getting better in video as well. Some of those strengths show on this device, maybe a lot more on the non-foldable version of it. Speaking of the Galaxy Z Fold 7, it's priced at 1,74,999 rupees. Now, let's be precise. 1.75 lakhs for this one. That's 2,000 rupees more than the Pixel device. And honestly, this one suits users who prefer Samsung's ecosystem, which is an ecosystem they've been trying to build to really compete with Apple's ecosystem. But until Apple comes up with a foldable, this is probably one of the most premium foldables you could invest in. And if you enjoy that more premium hardware experience and value multitasking or productivity on a large foldable display, this is it. It's also better for those who prioritize camera hardware and a more refined, lightweight, foldable design. Let me conclude this long, thorough Tech360 style analysis of these two incredibly expensive devices. The Pixel 10 Pro Fold is smart. It gives you an AI-first stock Android experience, better software integration, and is incredibly durable. I've used the previous one for over a year, and now when it comes with the sort of water and dust resistance, this is built like a tank, and that's a big compliment for a foldable. But the Galaxy Z Fold 7 gives you fantastic hardware, something they've been working on for 7 years consequently, and it gives you the sort of display that you'd want on a premium device, unmatched when it comes to displays, Samsung's signature multitasking features, and the fact that it's within the ecosystem. In one line, if you were to make a reel out of this from the Tech360 team, then the Pixel is probably the king of software in all departments, and the Samsung is probably the prince of hardware. Honestly, refinement Pro Max. The choice ultimately depends on whether you value software on the Pixel or hardware on the Samsung. Well, let me know which one you like for this Diwali. Now, we've been yapping away so much about AI on these devices. It is an age of AI, and I have to keep you up to date with some of the new AI trends out there. This one doing the rounds is, by the way, not that Gemini Nano Banana trend that we covered earlier. It is actually OpenAI's Sora 2. But before I tell you more about it, here's a fun segment and an informational one as well, where we went to our news anchors here at NDTV and showed them videos generated from Sora 2 to see if they're able to tell the difference between a real video and one that's actually AI generated. Let's see what they came up with.
I'll show you 3 videos and you need to spot which one is real and which one is AI generated.
Okay, done.
Okay.
All right.
Here's one.
Okay, I think this is fake.
Sir, do you know how fast you were going?
Not exactly, officer.
72. He was doing 72 kilometers.
Fake.
Parvati.
元気いっぱいだね。おもちゃ持ってきたの
Fake.
Real? ये fake भी हो सकता है क्या?
Is AI scared of you, dear lady?
AI, no, but not only real, surreal. Fantastic. Oh my God, it's so real.
Is AI scared of you, dear lady?
AI, no, but the developer of AI video generator surely scared of me.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Not exactly, officer.
72? You were doing 72 kilometers high.
Parbati, not.
元気いっぱいだね。おもちゃ持ってきたの？あ、上手上手。ママ、はいこれ押して。
The first one.
元気いっぱいだね。おもちゃ持ってきたの？あ、上手上手。ママ、はいこれ押して。
I think this is
Is AI scared of you, dear lady?
the second one.
AI, no, but
Do you know how fast you were going?
not exactly, officer.
72. You were doing 72 kilometers high.
Parbati, not.
It's too difficult. I think this is the fake one. The first one. I think the first one is fake. This one.
Is AI scared of you, dear lady?
AI, no, but the developer of AI video generator surely scared of me.
わあ、元気いっぱいだね。おもちゃ持ってきたの？わあ、上手上手。ママ、はいこれ押して。
I can't make out. I don't know which one is real.
Finding it hard to distinguish between what's AI and what's real? Let me make it easier for you. OpenAI hasn't just released an AI video generation platform, it's launched an entirely new social media vertical. Think of it like Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, except there's one major catch. Everything you see on Sora is AI generated. Be it Sam Altman doing something wild or Jake Paul creating content under random profiles, it's all not real. When you install the app, it scans your face and asks whether you'd like to enable cameos in other people's videos. This means others can simply type your username into their prompt and you'll appear in their creation with consent. However, the app restricts users from uploading someone else's images to feature them in their videos, which from a cybersecurity standpoint is definitely positive. So for instance, Ishan, my producer, could not use my images and videos without my consent, right? That's how this works. And we were trying to figure out the policy, the security, the privacy, because we want to give you a 360 when it comes to AI. Compared to the first version of Sora, Sora 2 produces far more realistic and physically accurate videos and models motion, gravity, lighting, and object interactions with greater precision, making every scene look and feel more natural. Another major upgrade is synchronized sound and dialogue. Sora 2 now generates ambient sound effects and lip-sync speech that align seamlessly with the visuals. All videos created with Sora 2 include both visible and invisible watermarks to indicate that they were AI generated, helping viewers distinguish synthetic content from real footage. Technically, Sora 2 still relies on diffusion and transformer-based architectures. Bear with me, but with major enhancements that improve frame-by-frame consistency of your shots, camera transitions, and audio-visual alignment. So it should all be in sync, right? It models videos as a continuous 3D space over time, allowing for smoother movement and greater realism. Right now, only users in the US can access it through an invite-only iOS app, but soon it's expected to roll out in India as well, given how big this particular market is for OpenAI and for all these other AI bigwigs. Well, Sam Altman himself has said this. We've seen developments just this week with Google and how they're investing in AI infrastructure here in India. So you cannot ignore India anymore when it comes to AI. It's only up to us and all of you watching Tech360 to drive that AI revolution forward. What did you make of Sora 2? Do write to us on our social media handles. We want to keep this conversation going. Welcome back to Tech360. My name is Aayush Ailawadi and you're watching your favorite technology show. And like I promised from that AI first half of the show, that we need some festive cheer here in Mumbai and also in New Delhi. So Tech360 has lined up a very special segment where we're coming to you, the T360 community, to figure out what's on your Diwali shopping wish list. So if you see this on YouTube by any chance, fun fact, pro tip, share it. Like, comment is not what I'm asking for. Share it with your family members who need to get you these items from the Tech360 wish list. Have a look.
You've heard this saying before and it's absolutely true that there is no Diwali jaise apni Dilli wali. But for the last couple of few years, what we've also been trying to do internally is that there is no Diwali jaise apni NDTV wali. This year, however, we're going way above and way beyond. What we're doing this year is bringing to you a tech and gadgets wish list called from you guys only. So that's why this year it is There is no Diwali जैसे अपनी Tech 360 वाली. Imagine budget and creativity are no constraints at all. So what technology or gadget would you like to buy for someone special? And might I add, who is that special person?
I'm thinking that I'll be buying, AirPods for my father, and I'll be gifting a selfie camera stick to my mom also.
Probably like a MacBook for my dad.
An Apple Watch for my father.
Technology, not so much. I'm not from that era. But if my wife wants a sari, yes, probably I can think about that. But yeah, generally people ask for mobile phones and things like that. Maybe a mobile phone.
First thing I want to know is who has the keys to the 911?
This guy.
It means budget is not a constraint, sky is the limit. What gadget are you buying for whoever is in your happy state, or maybe I've become your friend by now?
But I'm not a tech guy, being very honest. Not that big on tech. I would rather buy something which takes me back in time, a little analog.
Time machine is also tech only.
A spaceship.
Spaceship?
Yeah.
Sumit, you and I
don't have a budget issue.
Yeah, of course. Buy one with 3 seats, huh?
No, only 2 seats.
Only 2. Chalo, fine.
I recently bought an iPhone 17 Pro and I gifted myself.
Not from mine, actually, that may be from my children's, wish list, that it is an iPhone, some new iPhone 60 or something has come up in this Diwali. So maybe if I can get as a free, then definitely it's good.
This year it's Tech 360 wali Diwali, anything can happen. In return, is there anything that you also want someone to gift to you? Like mummy ne dila diya, ya papa bought it for you, some friend bought it for you. What would that gadget be?
I would love an iPhone.
Yes, I want that someone gifts me an iPhone also.
Probably a gaming PC.
Headphone or AirPods type. Maybe I can expect from someone.
Probably a digital camera.
Oh, which one?
Sony.
Canon G7X.
He's gifted me the new Fold.
Why aren't you my friend? And what about you? What are you?
Definitely the Fold, the new one. Okay. From Google. That's a killer phone, I think. But let's see. I think I'll get that one.
I don't think the Google is out yet.
Is he holding the Fold or what?
It's the old one. I just wanted to see your faces, yaar. Look at me up and down. This kurta is borrowed.
Like a magician, I thought.
This kurta is borrowed.
Actually, I have no expectation from someone else, so that's why I gifted myself.
Delhi, of course. Very vibrant. People are lovely here. And the food, amazing food around in Delhi. Yes.
We have come here only to enjoy the Diwali vibe, and your outfit is also extraordinary, very nice.
Appraisal. That's about it. Thank you so much. This Diwali. Oh, say a good, nice, happy Diwali gift.
Yes, and a happy Diwali to Delhi Heights.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, yo. Happy Diwali, guys.
The first question comes from Devansh and he asks, is the GoPro Max 2 a true bang for your buck? Well, Devansh, you're lucky because I have it with me, and I think GoPro has made a strong return to the 360-degree camera space with the launch of the GoPro Max 2, a significant upgrade over the original Max, which was released 6 years ago in 2019. Now, the new model is interesting because it can now capture true 8K 360-degree video at 30 FPS, 5.6K at 60 FPS, and of course 4K at 100 FPS, bringing cinematic detail and flexibility to immersive storytelling. I'm going to be using this for all my vlogs henceforth when we travel to global events as well. What I find very interesting is it features a new twist and go replaceable lens system for easier maintenance. You can DIY, if you have an issue, repair it yourself, replace it yourself. It makes sense because that's the way the technology world is moving forward. Now, the Max 2 uses 6 microphones for spatial 360-degree audio with advanced noise reduction. So you're not only getting 360 video, but you're also getting spatial audio recorded on this device. That's truly a cinematic experience. Now, GoPro has also leaned heavily on software intelligence. So the Quick app, which I've had a bunch of issues with before in terms of connecting, has gotten much better. It's using AI like everything else in 2025 for automatic reframing, object tracking, and motion-based highlights, while GoPro Labs firmware unlocks advanced controls and higher bit rates for professional creators like me. In terms of pricing, it is a bit more expensive than the standard GoPro Hero 13, but the Max 2 delivers class-leading image quality, smart editing tools, and a durable design. Quite tough to hold, like I said. Though low light performance, thermal limits, and battery life still leave room for some improvement. But it's also the form factor. So these are things that will get better with time. Is it better than an Insta360 camera? I've always preferred GoPro for what they stand for. Just like iPhones have done a great job at capturing video in the smartphone space, I think GoPros are the ones innovating. Now, if you ask me about the most capable and creator-focused 360-degree camera, this probably is it. If you want one, you're in safe hands. But what I find interesting is companies like GoPro are also innovating. They've launched a gimbal, for God's sake. They've launched smaller cameras, more durable cameras. They're doing better with their previous ones. They're using AI and software upgrades. That is the way forward. So yes, Devansh, this is the GoPro Max 2. We'll be using it a lot more on Tech360. Stay tuned to our content. The next question is from Yuvraj, who seems to be a Game of Thrones fan, because he's asking about any real updates in the Realme 15 Pro Game of Thrones edition. Now this is a very interesting topic, Yuvraj, because I don't think there's much of an upgrade there. The Realme 15 Pro Game of Thrones edition, which was just launched, doesn't bring any major hardware upgrades for sure over the regular Realme 15 Pro. It features the same Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 processor, 6.8-inch AMOLED display, 50 megapixel triple camera setup, and a 7000 mAh battery with 80 watts of fast charging. So where's the changes? In terms of performance, camera quality and battery life, there are no changes at all. Now it might look nice and shiny because of what they've done with the design and that collectible packaging. I think it's more of a gimmick. The back panel has this heat-reactive vegan leather finish that changes color from black to fiery red when it gets warm, inspired by dragon fire from the show. Now, if you're a fan of it, I understand, but otherwise the phone also includes Game of Thrones themed UI elements, camera filters, and decorative touches such as the dragon claw design around the camera ring and, this interesting engraving on the back. That is all that we see with this edition. I have a bigger gripe about these special editions. We've seen OnePlus come up with a McLaren, Star Wars. In fact, after the OnePlus Avengers edition many years ago, I haven't seen a truly inspiring, special edition phone. We've seen other Game of Thrones editions as well with other smartphone manufacturers. I just think smartphones have reached some sort of saturation point. What these companies need to be investing in is to get their software right. In an age of AI, get your AI right. In an age of LLMs, get your partnerships right. And in this digital age, make sure security and privacy is paramount. You can do a nice partnership for your camera. You can maybe do some interesting software integration. But honestly, getting all this fun memorabilia is truly not worth it. Well, that's about all the time we have on this episode of Tech360. It's been a cracking episode and a lot of fun, an absolute firecracker putting it together for you. We hope you've enjoyed this show. All of us here on the Tech360 team want to say from the bottom of our hearts, a very happy Diwali to you and your loved ones. We hope you have a fantastic, absolutely sparkling year. Until next week, this is Aayush Ailawadi saying adios.